Hey there, WorkCompare community. How you doing? This is Matt. So today we got a phone call from a really irate customer. They were totally upset because they lost a really significant renewal. I wanted to put this video together and share it with you, so hopefully you can avoid the same mistake that they made. So we got to talking about what happened, and they basically said we got lazy. We weren't strategic when we went to market. We did kind of the good enough process of picking markets, and we got burned. Another agent got involved and snatched the account away from us. It was totally shame on us, and it was a terrible mistake. They called because they realized that we had data that would have helped them avoid this entire situation. The report that they were asking about was the market monitor, very specifically the carrier market share report that's in here. Now, I know they're not alone in making this mistake. I talk to you guys, and I usually ask, how do you pick markets? What's your marketing strategy? And I'll be honest, the answers are never good. A lot of times what we hear when we talk to our agencies about marketing strategy is it's a lazy approach. It's something like we go to the top, the 5 markets that are easiest to submit to, or we have our go-to markets, or something like we know our markets and we always pick the best ones. Well, the reality is none of that is strategic. It's all versions of lazy. And I get it. You are busy picking markets. Being strategic takes a lot of time. It's very time consuming. And in most cases, good enough is good enough. But in this case, it wasn't. And they lost an account. This report does 2 very important things for you. First of all, it allows producers and account managers to get on the same page when it comes to marketing strategy. What we're showing you here are the carriers that issue the most policies for this specific governing class code. Now, we can do this for any class code. I just picked plumbing as an example here. But you can sit down as a team and go through exactly which markets are issuing the most policies. And you can be strategic. You can approach every single one of them on this list if that's what the strategic plan calls for, but no more lazy marketing, right? In this case that the agent called about, they didn't do this. They knew they should have. They didn't think they had time to request one report, and they totally got burned. So use it to develop a strategy quickly get on the same page, and go to the markets that matter most. The second thing that this is really valuable for is educating your buyer, sitting down with them and outlining what your plan is. These are the carriers that matter most. This is why we are approaching the specific carriers that we are. Bring them up to speed, get them on the same page with you, and put them on the spot. Ask them, do you buy into this strategy? Do you believe that this is going to help us get you the best pricing for your renewal? And probably the most important step is ask them, with this strategy, do you feel like you need to involve 1 or 2 other brokers in order to make sure that you get the best buying decision? I think it's really important to think about this right now. I'm sure you know that the September rate approval went through. The carriers are adopting new rates as early as September 1st, and rates are significantly increasing. So think about this for a second. You are going to sit down with every single one of your renewing clients in the next year, and you're going to talk to them about what their rate forecast looks like. And the vast majority of them are going to see a rate increase of like 9, 10, 15, 20%, depending on the class code. That is significant. So when you share that with them, what are they going to want you to do? They're going to want you to go to market, which means you're going to have to be strategic on every single account. So we can help you in 2 important ways. First way, request market monitors. Every account, you need a market monitor. No more lazy marketing. You need to be strategic. This is the ultimate cheat sheet, and it makes it super simple. The second thing we can do for you is review your submissions. Send us your submissions. Ask us for input. We can share this data with you. We can think outside your box. We can approach our carriers maybe we'll be able to help you pick up 1 or 2 or 3 additional markets in addition to what you are already doing on your own. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox. I just wanted to share this. Takeaways are rates are increasing. That means everybody's shopping this year, and you can't afford to risk your marketing strategy to a lazy tactic. You need to be more strategic. So let us know how we can help. If you have questions, comments, if you want some training for your team, if you want to go over what this data is or how to use it, please reach out. Now's the time. We would love to help you. Thanks.